In the heart of a secluded and foreboding forest stood the ominous Mountain of Death. Legends whispered of an ancient curse that plagued the mountain, driving all who dared venture into its depths to madness and despair. Locals warned of the malevolent spirits that resided there, preying on lost souls, leading them to commit the ultimate act of darkness, suicide. Despite the chilling tales, the mountain's dark allure continued to draw the curious and the foolhardy. Among them was Carlos, a young and adventurous vlogger who had traveled to the far corners of the world. He had faced numerous challenges and captured breathtaking experiences on his camera, but the tales of the Mountain of Death enticed him like a forbidden mystery. Carlos, unable to resist the thrill of the unknown, embarked on his journey towards the mountain. The closer he got, the more the forest seemed to engulf him, shrouding him in an eerie silence. Despite the warnings ringing in his ears, his camera rolled on, documenting every step of the way. As he ascended the mountain's treacherous slopes, the air grew heavy with a palpable sense of darkness. The woods seemed to whisper to him, a haunting melody of sorrow and pain. Unnerving shadows danced around him, and an inexplicable feeling of dread enveloped his heart. With each step, the mountain seemed to twist and morph, disorienting Carlos and leading him deeper into the heart of its darkness. The forest's eerie aura intensified, and Carlos could feel its malevolence seeping into his mind, toying with his sanity. His camera captured the eerie landscape, but his once lively eyes were now filled with a vacant stare. He struggled to remember why he had come here in the first place, but the mountain's curse was already beginning to take hold. Days passed, and the residents near the mountain grew more anxious, fearing the fate that would befall the daring vlogger. Yet, like a moth drawn to a flame, curious tourists kept coming, unable to resist the allure of the Mountain of Death. Carlos, lost in the grip of despair, wandered aimlessly, his mind haunted by disturbing apparitions and voices that whispered terrible thoughts. The malevolent spirits of the mountain played cruel tricks on him, blurring the line between reality and madness. His camera became his only companion, the lens through which he now perceived the world. Each recording seemed to reveal more of the mountain's dark secrets, but it also pushed him further into the abyss of his own mind. As the sun set on yet another day, Carlos stood on the precipice of the mountain, teetering on the edge of darkness and sanity. The malevolent spirits whispered sweet lies, urging him to end his torment and embrace the cold embrace of death. In a moment of clarity, he realized the grave mistake he had made, succumbing to the allure of the Mountain of Death. With all his strength, he fought back against the darkness, struggling to remember the life he once had, the family and friends he left behind. Desperate and determined, Carlos made a final plea, shouting into the void for anyone who could hear him. At that moment, a group of concerned locals, risking their lives, ascended the mountain to find the lost vlogger. Finding Carlos on the precipice, they reached out to him, breaking the mountain's hold on his mind. They pulled him back from the edge of despair, guiding him away from the cursed place. As they descended the mountain, Carlos vowed never to forget the horrors he had witnessed. The footage on his camera served as a chilling reminder of the mountain's malevolence, and he pledged to share his story with the world as a warning. The Mountain of Death remained a haunted place, forever luring curious tourists who sought to test the legends. Carlos's harrowing experience became a beacon of caution, spreading the tale of the cursed mountain and the darkness that lurked within its soul.